Alright, 2-7, which is Lakitu's Wall. Pretty lengthy level, actually. And an interesting level. Hey, look, fat chibi shy guy. Interesting.
Can't eat him, I don't think. Oh, you can. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you
yeah,
can.
that's right. You get a big egg.
You can eat him, and you get a giant egg.
The Shy Guy from Paper Mario 1.
So the interesting thing about these eggs is that when you start throwing one, Yoshi's not even able to control himself on the ground, but you're still able to control him in the air.
Huh.
It
Yeah,
feels really
that's
weird.
Right, yeah. I'm so tired, I
But,
forgot.
The giant egg essentially acts as a destroy
It's
all
a
enemies. It turns all
bomb.
enemies into stars. Yes!
There's a bomb in here, get out!
That's a great way to put it. There's a giant egg in the air, get out. And oh gosh, Shy Guy, no, you don't. Gotcha. Oh no, you... The game just decided to throw me 2 more. I'm like, no you don't, because here I am just peacefully knocking down this stake in case there's a red coin down there, and then all of a sudden, Shy Guys! Gotta get those Shy Guys! On the bright side, they are at the beginning of the level, so if you do miss them, it's really easy to just restart the level.
That's always good. It sucks when they're like right at the end.
Here we go. More annoying Lakitus. This is kind of what the giant eggs are for, because you throw giant eggs, and all the Lakitus just go kaput. All the Lakitus on screen, of course. If they're off screen, hands off. Here's an interesting little diversion, as it's just a couple of Shy Guys on a rotating platform. They aren't even really any threat to me, but I eat them all anyway. Yoshi, you heartless bastard.
3 eggs.
There's 3 eggs. Here we go. There's a key over here, if I can get it.
Wow.
Come on. Come on!
What is wrong with you, man?
I don't know how to enter into an alcove. Here we go. That gets us our key to that minigame door that we saw earlier. Let's go ahead and enter it. Oh, hi, Lakitu. You didn't learn from last time. You can hop off them, even though they're kind of sort of in the background. And I think, ooh, aww. There isn't anything in that stake. I thought I might be able to get on top of it. And matter of fact, I'm willing to bet you can get on top of it if you're really, really good with fluttering. But not in this case, and I can tell you there is nothing there. If there's something there, it's going to be a 1-up. Alright, gathered coins. Time to play another game of Rebound with the Bandit. Well, the Bandit doesn't stand a chance.
It's so cheap.
I've got a tongue, I've got a flutter, the Bandit doesn't stand a chance. It's not even like the Bandit could become skilled enough to potentially win, he just doesn't... Like, you're against someone that can flutter in midair and eat the coins with a long tongue. You're down 12-0 with 1 second left. Hey, cool, I got the full egg item. That is a useful item.
Love this item.
Yes, I believe I mentioned it earlier, and I don't necessarily... Do I show it here? Okay, no I don't, because I have plenty of eggs. That would have been stupid of me to show it off there. Basically, just fills your egg supply, and especially in areas like, if you remember 2-2 was very limited on the eggs. In areas where you're limited on your eggs, it can be extremely useful. Because, you know, just flat out egg supply. If you have a couple of egg items, you can essentially, if you want to, like, totally blitz with, like, throwing eggs continuously and aggressively, and then bam, bam, bam. Okay, here I show off the plow block. And interestingly enough about the plow block is it essentially does the same thing the giant eggs do. Yeah. Yeah, plow block destroys all enemies on screen, turns them into stars. Nothing exceptionally particular, but the thing I'm thinking about is way later in the game we're going to need one.
Like, do you 100% have to have the POW block item?
We're told a secret if we use it.
Oh! I don't think
But that's way later in the game, so... Anyway, I hit that block, and my first thought, instead of collecting all these coins, because that's all that's here, was like, oh gosh, is there any secret area that I'm missing? So I'm like, go, find secret area, and no, there isn't. That just reveals regular, everyday coins.
That would have been my reaction.
There we go. For some reason, I felt like following around that giant bullet bill from the Bullet Bill Blaster. I like how they have, like, sharp fang teeth. Rawr! Make bullet bills a little bit differently, although they're still bonsai bills, I guess. I'm already up to 30 stars. That's awesome. I haven't even hit my first midway point. I got that Shy Guy. You're supposed to throw an egg at that Shy Guy, you get a 1-up.
Oh! Should have still got it for eating it. That's more difficult, if anything.
Here we go.
Another.
And there's one up there.
More one-ups.
Lots and lots of one-ups. Here we go. Alright, so what am I trying to show off here? Oh, if you're really, really clever, you're able to jump. Ah, I missed. I decided not to play around with that too much, but I wanted to show that off. You're able to get really high up there if you jump off that bullet bill and then get a good flutter off of him. Anyway, time to go to another side area. Right after the midway point, which is good because this side area is, oh, this isn't the side area I'm thinking of. Never mind. There's a side area that's kind of tricky. I forgot if it's in this level or not. Anyway, this side area just has a ton of fat Shy Guys. Interesting thing to note about the fat Shy Guys, I'm going to link a video in the video description that shows a lot of glitches that can happen as a result of the giant eggs. There's one I wanted to show off in the Let's Play, but as you'll see later on once I get to the point where I would show it off, I actually think they fixed it in the GBA ports. Because I remember watching the video, I'm like, ooh, cool, I want to do that, and we'll get to it, but I wasn't able to pull it off. So just watch the video to watch that glitch once you have time. Here we go. You see that those Shy Guys kind of despawn and respawn. If you're quick about it, you can eat them. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Gotcha! Though doing that, you kind of expose yourselves to the spikes, so... You don't necessarily want to do that too early unless you're confident in your ability to jump over that small gap. There's a low ceiling, so... A fatal jump could, or a bad jump could lead into a fatal position where you go back to the midway point that was literally 5 yards away.
Yes, a fatal jump could lead into a bad position.
I kind of said that backwards, didn't I? I don't know what I was trying to do here. I was trying to do more flutter shenanigans, and I just didn't get anything.
Upper bullet keeps wrecking it.
Yeah. Alright, quit it past me. Thank you. Going to this side area. This is the one I was thinking about first time, because there was some falling rocks here. Nothing too particular. You kind of want to hurry up, because there is a prize for you at the end if you go quickly. And I shouldn't even be wasting my time, because I don't think any of these are red.
I hate
in fact,
that,
at this point.
If you miss one, you're always going to worry, though.
So yeah, if you don't make it there in time, I think you might be able to bank an egg shot up there, but otherwise you're kind of boned.
Still hasn't fallen, though. I mean, I guess it's the other ones that would do it fall.
They were falling. I didn't show it off that they fell, but they did fall. Here we go, into our next area. I believe I already mentioned that this level is relatively long. we are
I think
basically...
you might have mentioned it.
We're basically about halfway done with the level, and right now we, got a couple of marching mill days here and a whole bunch of steaks to pound down.
Oh,
yep, here
some of
we...
them have red coins, that's why.
You have to pound every single steak just because you have to be sure.
Yeah, some of them have red coins, and no using the magnifying glass to cheese that one. Here we go, another flashing Shy Guy. I don't know why I have an instinct to just eat everything instead of throw eggs at everything, but it's just my instinct.
That's my instinct.
Yeah, eat everything. The eggs are valuable. My tongue can dispose of enemies regardless of my current condition, unless I'm dead. Regardless of my condition, unless I'm dead. Alright. Now, this is kind of important. We go ahead and enter in this side area, where you see we can take 4 paths.
Oh, no.
Let's take the left center path, where we find a flower. And,
if you mess that up, do you ever get to try again? Unless you die?
You have to kill yourself. I want to say if you toss an egg up, you're able to get the flower, but I can't say for 100% certain. But I definitely remember this area pissing me off when I played this game. Because this is basically, oh shoot, I didn't take the right path. Now I gotta go kill myself, return back to the midway point. Grrr! Stupid side area. It's like a Shy Guy, except luck-based. On the bright side, it's always the center left one. So, take this as advice if you're playing along with Milesluigi. Center, left, or frustration. You choose. It's your choice. Here we go. I kind of figured you didn't want to watch me pound the steak in regular motion because that's a really tall steak. That one gets you a 1-up. Where's this just random tap? There we go. Giant egg. Giant eggs can kill tap, so thank goodness.
Of course, it's a big bomb.
Boom!
Splee!
What would you call a bomb that kills everything but its detonator?
Bobbery.
Bombs are kind of in.
Bobbery.
So the big eggs are this game's I win button?
Sure.
Okay, I like that idea. Down goes another. That one has a red coin.
And that's all
That one's
12?
important. There we go. Collect a little bit, some more giant eggs are poverty. It's sad that you can't take the giant eggs into other levels because your eggs do carry from level to level, but all the giant eggs just don't carry over.
Aw, that sucks.
It would probably lead to some really silly shenanigans you could do by coming back to 2-7 or one of the other levels where they're fat shy guys.
Giant eggs, boss of the game!
It's funny if you mentioned that. The tool-assisted speedrun of this game, Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3, or actually no, I think it's on the original Super Mario World. The tool-assisted speedrun of the SNES version of this game uses some sort of memory corruption glitch to basically skip straight to the last level.
Really?
Yes. I ought to link that one in the description too, but some people might... Are you really concerned about spoilers?
Who?
Some people might be.
Some people might
Okay,
be.
I guess-
I mean, I don't care.
I guess so.
No.
Well then, you'll have to YouTube search for it. I won't link it in the
Who
description.
haven't played this?
Alright. You're right, you're right. I just usually think of this game as not really the story-heavy type of game, but still, search it out.
Suppose,
Tool-assisted
yeah,
speedrun.
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it might bother somebody. I don't know.
Alright. Here we go. Here we are at the midway point, and if you notice the game froze, that's because I'm pressing File, Save State, wrote State tab, because I went ahead and tried to do a glitch, but wasn't able to point it out, and there was just a flat jump cut. The glitch involves the giant egg and the message note block. So, being a good driver is simple. Use B to avoid your enemies, in which we find a new transformation. The automobile. Yoshi turns into a car.
A what?
A car.
A car. Yep, and he's able to extend his axles and avoid enemies. Like so.
Oh god.
Isn't he so cute?
He needs to die.
He needs to die.
Oh, yeah. The physics here are kind of wonky, as I'm just about to show off here.
Wow.
I really want to get to that platform over there. There we go. That's better. But let's not finish this off right away, because there's something I haven't shown off yet, that if you pay attention, you might see me fly by. There you go. But the car is really simple. You just drive forward, dodge enemies. It's a really simple transformation, compared to some of the other ones, really. Beep beep, lots and lots of cars! You just don't have that much frustration to vent out anymore, Evil Pop-Tart, do you?
He's dead.
He's dead.
Is that why? I guess so. If we go left here instead, there is a block that allows you to turn into normal Yoshi, where theoretically you can now run around the car area as normal Yoshi, or you could jump up here and get a helicopter transformation.
Yoshi's
This isn't required for 100%
transformation
completion.
killed him. He died of rage. Pure rage.
We're gonna have to get him a 1-up. I'm collecting lots of them.
This is another one of those levels
I'm
where
going
the red
to
coins are
miss
really,
it.
like...
I love his complaining.
Are we ready for the goal? Goal!
No energy.
Another bonus
You
challenge.
get one each time. How?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah, I got another bonus challenge. It's like I have a 1 in 2 shot of getting the bonus challenge each time. At some point, someone could run a statistical model and figure out that I'm so lucky, I'm likely rigged. That's how lucky I'm getting. Anyway, let's go ahead and play Scratch and Match again. Yay! We started up on a great foot. I swear to God, this game is trying to induce addictiveness into gambling into kids by giving you the Baby Mario first. Or it might be because 3 out of the 8 blocks have Baby Mario, so you have a 3 in 8 chance of getting Baby Mario the first try.
Not like you really needed the 5-up or 2-up with 86 lives.
I'm inching closer and closer to the 100, but we've made it to 700 points! That gets us bonus 2, so we can play another game.
Oh boy,
Have any
more
bets on what
lives?
this will be?
Is this the scratching game?
Yes?
Yes! I thought it was. Oh.
So I thought for fun, I am going to go ahead and just use save states because Baby Mario is always behind the same blocks. Let's see here. I got a Toady. Nope. Load state.
Cheater!
Oh my gosh.
I don't have anything else to say other than I want to show a win. A complete win, a 5-up win.
Mhm.
You're a cheater. Everybody, he's a cheater.
The big cheater!
That guy's a big phony! He's a
Start
phony!
yelling at him, guys. He's cheating.
Wow. My cheating brought you back to life,
I was
little
going to
Pop-Tart?
say. Well, all 3 in a row.
I've been here. I've just been watching patiently, looking for my opportune moment to throw in a evil Pop-Tart comment.
I thought you raged so hard you died.
Yeah.
No,
Yoshi's
I haven't
transformations.
stabbed myself yet. I am actually between 2 things at once, watching you and doing something else.
Oh, shucks. We are at the Potted Ghost Castle, level 2-8. So a level about flowers and we start in a room full of lava. Nice. Nice start, game. Look at those logs. Just sticking on the lava straight
in
up.
real life, those would be all burnt, and then they would like be nothing in like a few
Real
seconds.
lives, coins couldn't float in the air. Yoshi couldn't eat fire. Yoshi couldn't exist. I don't know.
Yoshi wouldn't flutter.
Yoshi, yeah, he couldn't make eggs because he's a he.
I think we need to stop this now. Here we go. We're on a line guide. This is one of the slow-moving guides. This actually brings up a good point. The color of that platform is green. Line guides that have yellow platforms move at an intermediate speed, and line guides with a red platform move super fast.
Just, if you have to go on a red platform, just like, pray.
Whenever you're on a red platform, you either need to know what's coming up ahead, or what Higsby said, pray.
So fast.
But actually, let me just first off, I ate a Podobo, so my mouth was kind of full. That one shows off the yellow platform, and as you can see, it kind of went down quicker. Naturally. There we go. Now this thing here, I was kind of confused at what it was called earlier. It's called an arrow lift. They technically first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 3 as those arrow platforms.
A lot different, though. Kind of.
Yes, you can thank the Mario Wiki for this knowledge, by the way. Just because I looked up the Mario Wiki and it called it an arrow lift, I'm like, an arrow lift? Oh, okay. Let me click the link. And then arrow lifts first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm like, I don't think I would have ever made the connection between the arrow lifts in Super Mario Bros. 3 and the one in Yoshi's Island without you, Mario Wiki. Thank you.
So those blue spikes that were at the bottom, those are instant death, right?
That's
Yes, they are.
Although you can destroy them with eggs, I think.
Yes, I'll actually be showing that off later in the level where the game basically tells you that you can do that. But that's a really good point and observation. Here I'm just looking for invisible bubble clouds. I think I showed this earlier, but in case I didn't, you can actually put the arrow lifts into your mouth, but you can't eat them, and then you can spit them out. And that could be really useful in case you need to save your hide, because you're falling and you're like, ah, eat the arrow lift, here we go. Anyway, we're going to transform it in a train. Because there's some train tracks here.
Only get one shot with this one.
Yes, we do only get one shot with this one, and that's important.
It's gonna die again.
Yes, I am.
All we need to care about is the flower, because everything else in here is a yellow coin.
Oh.
So that's good, because I actually think it's, unless you do really, really clever egg banking, impossible to get all the coins in this room. Because as you can see, I'm already running out of time, and I'm not even able to get into the upper right-hand corner of the screen where the exit block is, where there's some more yellow coins. But thankfully, I already knew ahead of time. There aren't any yellow coins, thankfully. Now me is now wondering, past me, can I go back into that room, try it again to get those coins? I would think so. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, let's go ahead and move into this room. Now this room is really interesting because you see all the ghost shy guys on the ceiling? They try to huck missiles at you. Now here's the really funny thing. If you ground pound, they drop the missile. And then they all act confused, and they're like, oh, a ground pound happened. But the one that dropped the missile gets really depressed.
Yeah.
Aww.
So let's show it off again. Oh, that one was confused. If he actually drops the missile, he gets depressed. Here's some more Jello. Now something really interesting happens when I go into the Jello this time. I realized, oh wow, I'm stuck in the Jello more than usual. Wow. I'm going and going and going. Yoshi's feet, they're kicking at like 60 miles per hour. And I'm like, okay. You're currently watching this at 9 times fast forward because I just held the A button and I'm sticking in the jello, moving at like 1 pixel per 2 seconds. And I thought to myself, why couldn't this happen to me in 2-1? But this is a really, really slow movement.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I don't know exactly what happened to me and the jello.
He's hungry. That's the only
Wow.
explanation. He's hungry for anti-gravity pudding.
Eventually,
Okay.
you just fall out of the pudding. I was wondering if I was going to run into the wall or not.
That is a mean flower.
Yes, he is actually called a dizzy dandy. As compared to the regular flowers, he hurts instead of helps.
I like him better.
You like the evil flowers as compared to the good
Yes.
flowers? But the good flowers help you get 100 points.
Well, they kill you, and anything that kills you, I like it.
Oh, that way you just like seeing me suffer, so you want to see a dizzy
I
dandy
want to
just
see you
rack it up.
die. I can't wait
Oh.
till we get to a compilation of all of your deaths.
We haven't needed to do that yet. Oh, that shy guy is sad because he dropped the missile.
It's gonna happen.
I gotta push this pot all the way to the right so we can get the key. There we go.
Now run!
Yep, now I can get out of this room. I had to run all the way to the left to get the key, so now I can run all the way to the right.
So there's no point to that gelatin stuff at all?
No.
Except getting stuck in it for 15 minutes.
Except, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I should actually see, that was 9x speed, that took, what, 30-40 seconds? I honestly was holding the A button surfing the internet while that was happening. To tell you the truth. Here you go, if you're playing at home, that's where you want to be, 11 coins, 3 flowers. So, the game tells you right now that if you press the L button, or what I think is equivalently the X or Y button on the SNES, you actually stop your cursor from moving when you're throwing an egg. I've been using this the entire time, but it hasn't actually been a necessity till now, where you kind of need to stop your aim in order to actually hit the gear up top to move the spike thing up. The giant thing of doom.
The thing of doom.
This thing will crush you and stab you and kill you. It will kill you. Okay.
Oh, what?
So the question is this room required, or was that key just for fun that we got?
Actually, we proceeded on with the level. So that you. Oh, do I still? Okay, no. Okay, good. It's required to beat the level. Hey, look, some birds. That was the Castle 4 boss. That gets us a flower. As I showed there, it's so much easier to take out the birds throwing eggs at them than trying to ground pound on them, because you can't eat them, you can't jump on them. If you try to jump on them and then ground pound on them, you usually run into trouble. So, egg your way. I suppose you could use a watermelon there. That'd probably actually be super effective. Watermelons are super effective
We're
against
playing Pokemon?
everything in this game, though.
Watermelon uses Seed Burst. It's super effective.
It just freezes them and they'll shatter into pieces.
That's the ice watermelon.
That's a
You have a
kind of
question?
disturbing death. Frozen and then the shatter.
I'd prefer not to think about ways I could die, but okay.
Yeah, you do. You want to die.
Okay, do not touch the thorns. They'll knock you out. That's how the game describes it. They will knock you out.
You don't die in Nintendo games, you just get knocked out. It's like Pokemon. They're not dead.
You're not dead,
Yoshi
you just
goes to-
fainted.
Yoshi
Oh,
goes
I
to the
gotta
Pokemon
use a-
Center.
Gotta use a potion. Not potion. Jesus! I play Pokemon all the time and I forget what it's called. Revive!
Oh, yeah.
Gotta use a revive. You gotta use a life stream.
I
just
mean,
to throw in
technically,
Paper
if you have
Mario
to use a
joke.
revive, aren't they considered they're dead? Because you're reviving them. They're dead.
I suppose.
No, they're just knocked out.
If
No,
that's the way.
no. If they were knocked out, you would take them to the hospital and treat them for a concussion, not revive them.
Ugh.
I guess he has a point there.
I guess that's what Nurse Joy does when you take all your Pokemon to the Pokemon Center. She revives them by, I don't know, poking them with a sharp stick.
So there are some hidden bubble clouds among these instant death knockout spikes. They literally just one round KO you. Thankfully there's the egg refill station there. If there wasn't, I'm like, grrr. But there's the one hidden bubble cloud that I already showed off that gave off the 1-up, and then there's one in that one there. Here we go. Now if I can hit it without jumping into the spike, thank you. Oh, it floated away.
No!
I'm like, those float away? When does that ever happen? I always hit the bubble clouds immediately, so I didn't know they could float away. I'm like, what? They could float away? Wow! Today I learned. Here we go. And the bubble cloud up top. That was hidden by that very conspicuously placed knockout thorn. That has the door. We're finally in a plant-themed area where all we have to do is get 4 more red coins and we are good to go. The thing about this plant-themed area is that there's hidden caves with lots of bandits.
I can kind of see one of the bandits' faces sticking out of the area that had layer priority, which is kind of funny. I don't know if anyone else noticed that a few seconds ago.
It's a really good eye. I didn't even notice that, but then again, that's not what I was paying attention to. It is very, very difficult to get out of this area without having one of the bandits snatch Baby Mario. Thankfully, there's a midway point, so you can futz up a little bit and you'll be okay. More important thing is we want to get A, the key, and B, the 4 red coins. So,
this area is really bizarre. It's kind of like outside foreground with cave background with castle music.
Yes. Yeah, it's basically like an indoor garden, but it's in a cave. Indoor cave garden? I watched somebody prove me wrong, as there's like some famous indoor cave garden in real life somewhere in Europe somewhere, I don't know. Anyway, let's just move on to the boss, shall we? Go ahead and open the locked door. And that actually doesn't take us to the boss. We're in another room with another midway point.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I look at that midway point and I'm thinking, well, I guess if you needed stars, okay. But the thing is, I think the pot I just dropped will give you stars if you don't have enough. And same thing with this pot. It is literally impossible unless you really fudge up your hitting of the midway points for you to not have 30 stars at this point. I suppose you could also not knock over the pots and then you wouldn't have 30 stars, so what do I know. But here we go, we're now in the boss's lair. So the level name actually didn't say the name of this boss. This is Roger, the Potted Ghost. And Kamek doesn't even name him. You can thank Mario Wiki for me knowing this guy's name. Otherwise I would have just called him the Potted Ghost boss. He is Roger, the Potted Ghost. So yeah, he is a ghost in a pot. Like so. And he has fangs.
It looks like those guys that come out of the question mark blocks in Yoshi's story. I think it's in level 1 too.
Oh. Actually, that's a very good observation. Anyway, this is a game where there's 2 Shy Guys pushing the pot on one side, and you gotta push it back. So you gain ground on the enemy. Thankfully, I already pushed one of the Shy Guys off right away. That gives them less pushing power.
Wisps because it hurts your tongue.
Yes. And the little flames that come out, they hurt you, you can't eat them, so you just have to flat out dodge them. Otherwise, push the boss forward, he eventually falls down and dies. We win!
Woo!
And there's no way for me to go bonus game this time.
Aww.
So, no bonus game. Oh, did I get a bonus game? 2.5, 2.6, and 2.7? I think I did.
Yeah. Was it scratch cards all 3 times? No, one of the times it was just pick one thing.
Yeah, one of the times it was pick one thing. So, Extra 2 has opened, which we'll take care of way later. There we go, 800. Beautiful, beautiful 800. I like seeing that. 100s every level. And another monologue on Yoshi's Island. And the tower blows up! Just kaboom.
I've always loved this kind of look at Yoshi's Island. It's really nice.
Yes, it is. Here we go. We have 3 worlds to access. World 3. Can you guess the theme of World 3? Anyone? Evil Pop-Tart?
No.
Want me to say it?
Why? What? I don't know. Donkey Kong? It doesn't matter. I can't see that. What is that a picture of?
Doesn't it look like a monkey?
Yeah.
This is the Jungle World, which we will take care of on the next couple of episodes of Let's Play Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3. So, this has been Milesluigi.
And the Evil Pop-Tart.
Kiritori is falling asleep.
And Higsby?
See you all next time.
Bye-bye.